Good day to you, partner. I'm keen, and I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken camp.
Hey guys, Wheat Solo here, aka the Skeleton King. So, I went into this with a little bit of hope. Now, if you think I thought Black Souls were good, you're wrong, okay? I know they're bad, okay? And I just didn't know how bad. But I was going to give it a real go. So if you're wondering what those numbers at the top of the screen were, that's basically going to be all the added enhanced damage from all of the aura support I will end up giving them. Now this right here is just a Black Soul by itself, like level 50 with max Desecrate synergies. I'm like trying to get the DPS counter to work. For some reason the DPS counter like didn't work with them at all, but it didn't work with me either. So there's probably something else going on in my pluggy file. And we're going to stop it, because that sucked. So now we're going to do a new test, and I'm like, okay, this will probably go good enough, right? And I'm going to cast another dummy, and we're going to see how it does with Infinity. So now this Black Soul is getting basically the, what's it called? The dummy has 17% less lightning res because it's below 0. And so the Black Soul is going to be doing 17% more damage. Still not quick enough. So we're going to stop dots, and we're going to do 5, okay? And we're going to see how that goes. And it's, spoiler, not going to go much better. There's a reason why I kind of made this stupid, and it's because of how shitty this was. Now, one of the interesting things here is that there's 5 of them. They have conviction. And I'm actually speechless at how little their damage was. So I'm going to bring up Rinrin. Rinrin said that basically there's 2 problems. One, they have bad AI, but that's not even it. As you'll see, sometimes they have like an AI cycle that happens where they just do nothing. And if you're thinking that's lag, which is what I actually thought at first, there's a reason why I start to do other things. Like I start to attack it or move because I'm like, okay, so is my game lagging? Which, you know, randomly could happen. I don't know. Or is there something else? And yes, it's something else. They just, for some reason, all of the Black Souls will do nothing. And it's all of them at once, too. It's not like just one. So anyways, what are we doing now? We're doing 5 Black Souls. So we got the numbers, we got the conviction, and we have the entire aura support. And it still sucked. 248 DPS, okay? This is like GG gear. And in fact, these numbers don't even make sense. Now, what is this stop screen for? This is to show you how long it takes them to engage. And it's only 1. So what's interesting about AI cycles is only 1 Black Soul like had its AI cycle line up with the dummy being summoned. You will see it turn and then attack. And it took a while for it to even turn. There's a reason why I usually start DPS counters at when I see the summon like getting engaged, because it just seems to me to be the most obvious point to start because I kind of know when it was. But what was that test? That test was basically just to see if Might increased their damage or if Fana increased their damage by itself, to kind of do an isolation test. Their AI is so bad, though, I don't know if it really does anything. You might be wondering, like, why? What is the point of this? Well, it's one of the cool things about Black Souls as an enemy, or I guess one of the not cool things about them, depending on your point of view as a player, is that they are affected by weapon damage. So it's kind of like a Diablo 3 thing, where basically if they have enhanced damage, like from Might, Fanaticism, Concentration, Extra Strong, whatever, they will do more damage. So now we've got the numbers, we've got the full aura package, we've got the lightsaber, okay? And I'm still going to stop it because it's still not doing enough of anything. So what's the last thing we're going to do? I'm going to try to static shock. I'm not going to actually put these numbers on the screen. By the way, lightsaber gives them another 10% LE damage. The reason I don't is I think there's something buggy with the dummy and static shock, because I don't think it actually works. But I don't know. And then I just start to attack it. And you'll actually see I do more damage as a necromancer by myself attacking a dummy with no revives than 5 gloams with all of this aura support. And by the way, what did I mean about how the auras don't make sense? Well, I'm using an 18 might and a 15 fanaticism, which would basically mean like I have a barbarian, Act 5 barbarian, and then I'm like holding faith myself. Is it a big deal? No, but it should have been like a 15 might or a 17 might as like last wish. But anyways, they suck. Skeleton King out, guys. GG.